Good morning. I am out at the Old North Burial Ground in Providence, Rhode Island, and I'm here today to respectfully clean my great-grandfather, great-grandmother's, and my grandmother's and grandfather's graves. The last time I was here was in November of 2021. It's now November of 2022, and this is how we're starting today. So what you'll see here is the graves of Augustine and Clara Johnson. And down here you'll see my grandparents' graves that I'll uncover in a moment. But Clara was born in 1867, died in 1947. And my great-grandfather Augustine was born in 1864. He died in 1959. Augustine lived to be old age, and he was a sea captain. And these people that we're seeing here all came from the island of Saba, out in the West Indies. My great-grandfather Augustine had a couple of four-masted schooners, and he hauled freight around the Caribbean and the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans back in the early 1900s. So typically what I'm going to do is I've got a leaf blower with me, a weed whacker. I'm going to clean things up a bit, and then I'm going to spray these graves with Wet and Forget. Over here to the right, on that white grave there, is a daughter they had named Olive Johnson. That was Augustine and Clara. Augustine passed away when she was 3 years old, and I'll get a better shot of that grave as well. So I'm going to do a little leaf blowing, like I said, a little weed whacking, and then we'll spray these down with Wet and Forget, so bear with me. Won't take any gas today. I'm not sure exactly why, but try it again. Okay, so my grandparents were Austin Johnson and Ava Nichols Johnson. They came from the West Indies as well, from the island of Saba. I'm not so sure what time they came to the United States, but Austin lived from 1893 to 1961, and Ava lived from 1895 to 1958. Now, Austin and Ava, I think, had about 8 or 9 kids, and their last daughter, my last living aunt, just passed away about 2 weeks ago at the age of 87. So the family is all gone now. They had a good and fruitful life. I think my grandfather Austin was what they call a Cadillac mechanic. He also worked for the Department of Defense, making torpedoes, I think, down in Newport in World War II. So I'm going to give them a respectful shakedown here, and then we'll move on to the next grade. Yeah, this is just wet and forgetting here. Nothing fancy. And all I do is just spray it down. Don't have to touch it, don't have to scrub it. Just have to wet it and forget it. I know it's not much, but I feel as though coming out here a couple of times a year and maintaining the graves just shows a little bit of respect for the people that they were. And now that the family's all gone, that tradition will carry along with myself, so until I'm gone. That's all there is to it. I mean, it's not any more complicated than that. It's a nice day today because the sun's not out. It's overcast, and this wet and forget will end up sitting in there and doing its job over time. So we're going to move on to the next grave now. Just move the camera down. Like I said, this is a grave of Olive Johnson. I really can't tell when she died on here. December 28th, 1902. She died December 28th, 1902. I do believe she was 3 years old, so we're going to give her a grave, a spray down as well. Move you down closer because she's a small little grave. I had sprayed this a couple of years ago, and the last time I sprayed this, the grave was kind of very black, and now it's quite a bit whiter, as you can see. It won't take long at all, just to wet everything down and forget it. That's about as long as it takes. I wanted to thank you for coming along today while I did this grave maintenance, and you know, God bless all the dead. at this cemetery, the Old North Burial Ground in Providence, Rhode Island. But I am going to go clean a couple of other graves that I maintain when I come here, and I'll videotape those as well so you can see the progress of them over time. Thank you.